What's up, you guys? This is Chris Rukov for RukovGrind. Another episode with my student here. You know the drill. Like, dislike, subscribe or not. It's up to you. Leave me a comment if you want to connect with me. The links are down below. And if you want to buy my course or you want personal coaching with me, links are down below. There's even a coupon code for those of you watching. Enjoy the footage. My thing is save energy and time, because you cannot focus on 17 things at the same time, right? You can only focus on a certain amount of things. You cannot focus on 20.
Yeah.
I think it was 4, but I might be lying to you, that you can only pay attention to 4 things at the same time. So everything, think of yourself as you got 25% of energy to devote your attention to. And once you devote your attention to something that doesn't deserve that much energy, that sucks out energy from the rest of the things you're focused on, you know? So treat that with respect. You say here that you're opening Queen Jack offsuit sometimes.
Yeah.
What is your range from under the gun?
I think it's like 20% at the moment.
20%. How is that performing?
I'm not sure. I haven't had a big enough sample.
Yeah, I mean 20% is kind of big.
Yeah.
But again, I understand that, you know, if you're opening smaller sizing, that's fine. It's just the range. Oh my god, freaked me out. Jesus Christ. I touched something with my foot under the table. I freaked out. Jesus Christ. Anyways. Gee, what was I saying? Oh, the ranges, how they're constructed, from what I've read, they take the odds of you being dominated by somebody behind you. And if you can be dominated more than 30% of the time, you do not include that hand into your range. That's the reason why from under the gun I don't open King Jack, because odds are I have 5 players behind me. Odds are, let's say, 35% of the time someone's going to have a better king. Just an example.
Yeah.
So that's how they calculate. They made actually the ranges. Every hand you open in the ranges that I have, you have 30% or less chance of being dominated. And when you include hands like, I don't open King Jack. I open only King Queen offsuit. That's the only king I open that is offsuit, and nothing else offsuit. I mean, Ace Jack is my bottom, I think. Or ace,
okay.
Or was it Ace 10? I'll lie to you, but one of those two. Now, obviously, I open Ace 10 suited. In my personal ranges on the higher stakes, I open other stuff, but it's different on the higher stakes. You own a little bit more balance because players are a little bit better. All I'm saying is this hand, just check how it performs. And later on, you open 7-6 suited. I think my bottom from under the gun was 8-7 suited. See how it performs. But again, the lower the sizing you make, the more you can get away with stuff, you know, because it's cheaper. So you can widen it. But again, it's 10 and L, so why kind of bother? You know what I mean? Make money other ways. And here we're gonna have a. You say I folded mostly, but sometimes I open. Every time somebody says that, I always wondered what are the factors that determines if you fold it mostly or you open it every now and then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The people behind, mostly on the button.
I don't see anyone marked as anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't see any people. Okay, we got 7-6. Here you said you're gonna call otherwise, which I get why.
Raise, yeah.
Yeah. 7-6. Let me just hear. You're not gonna hear, but I'm gonna hear what you say. Hold on one sec.
Always open 7-6 suited under the gun.
Oh yeah, you just say that you open under the gun 7-6. Well, do you think 7-6 suited from under the gun will perform better than flatting pocket fours in position?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Run your analysis, because
yeah,
you're saying with this, you're saying that this gonna net you more money and you don't care about the rake compared to flatting pocket fours. You know the odds of flopping a set?
The 8-1, something, 8.5 to 1.
It's 7.5 to 1. As a ratio. So once every 8.5 times. the same odds are for flopping a flush draw. Okay, so flopping a set that you actually have 3 of a kind is the same as flopping a flush draw. Not a flush draw. So flush, you're gonna flop almost 1% of the time.
Yeah.
And with this hand, straight, you're gonna flop a little bit more than 1%.
Yeah, but that's implying that we only win the hand if we flop something.
That's implying that we're flopping. No, I'm not saying you're winning or you're losing a hand.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm saying you
just
just to flop it. Yeah,
Oh,
because when you flop a set, you can always get overset. I get it. When you
Yeah.
flop a flush, you're always gonna get overflush. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see how you go into like another direct, which is good, but for now,
But unnecessary.
we are like talking about. I'm addressing how I think you falsely fold certain hands that can make you money, and you're going deep down the rabbit hole of can we get out flopped? Yes, we can, and I'm not sure how equally it is. I think it's once every 600 times or something like that you can get set over set if you both start with a pair. Now a flush over flush, I don't remember, but to flop a flush is 0.9, 0.9%. To flop a straight with this hand is 1.3%. So, they're kind of give or take the same. If you have a suited hand without adding the straight and you have pocket fours, I would choose to flop a set instead of flopping a flush draw, just so that you know. But yes, I am advocating when you make to make a smaller open if your under the gun range is wider. It's just very interesting style that you have with the sizings post flop. And I don't think you have default sizings, and you kind of, like I said, you overcomplicate things a little bit too much. Maybe you've read some theory for higher stakes poker. I am not sure what's the reason. But yeah, let's continue with the video, unless you have any future questions. I mean, current questions, not future questions. And I think I lost you again. Yep.
Then we go like the small blinds.
Well, I'm going to continue with the video until you come back.
I imagine he's going to have like a lot of suited hands and suited broadways which interact pretty well with this board, but also a lot of pairs and probably like suited aces.
Here you say that he thinks you think that he's going to have a lot of pocket pairs or suited aces, but then
I'm going to size up just.
the board is totally different. Yeah, you came back, I think.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Here is that hand that you mentioned at the beginning that you're like, oh,
Yeah.
he's going to have this and this, and I'm like, well,
So, yeah. So my thinking here was that his range is going to have a lot of pairs and contain gut shots. And I think with the bigger size, we get them to fold. Like if he has like pocket threes to even pocket eights, I doubt pocket eights will fold. And I said basically it's kind of not great blocking sevens and sixes, but we still might get some gut shots and stuff to fold.
okay, well, considering, I think you agreed, just one sec. I think you agreed with me in the beginning that those players, they tend to call more often.
Yeah.
Do you think pocket eights you make him fold, or pocket tens?
Yeah, probably not that. Maybe like, I guess threes.
I'm not saying never, but probably not as often as you thought. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you think he's going to fold 70% of the time, I think it's more like 40.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So making it bigger sizing, I'm not sure it serves the purpose that we think it does. Yes, he does end up folding here, but that's not to say that he didn't have, I don't know, pocket fours.
Yeah.
Or ace 10, maybe he's going to call you. I don't even know. Maybe ace 5 or ace 6. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I did say this guy flat a few times before in the session, so his range is going to be even wider, so it makes more sense to make a small bet.
Here on table 3, we're c-betting ace king. No backdoor, just the backdoor straight with a third. Do you c-bet like every ace king, or how?
No. Yeah, the suited without like backdoors probably who should just be checking and then c-bet some heart combo ones.
Alright guys, this was for today. Thank you all for watching. If you like that content, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, just don't. And my links are down below if you want to connect with me, if you want a personal coaching, or you want to buy the course that is for beginners. With all that said, keep grinding and good luck on the tables.